We're standing outside the beautiful home of Ray and Julie Trujillo, where we just finished a beautiful bright silver aluminum roof. Ray,
gorgeous. You forgot the word gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Awesome. Ray and Julie, I want to ask you a few questions. One of my first questions is, what roofing problems led you to call Istueta Roofing?
The roof is really old. It
really
was,
old. Hurricane Andrew.
It was a Hurricane Andrew asphalt roof, and our neighborhood doesn't have asphalt roofs. So
we thought if we were going to re-roof, we might as well do the right thing and get a metal roof. So rather than get asphalt again, which probably would have been grandfathered in, or then tile, which you have to replace every time there's a storm, we wanted something that we knew would be energy efficient, durable, would give us write-offs, and look amazing. We were trying to go for kind of a cottage look, and we didn't really know what we were looking for. And Istueta worked with us. In fact, I had something picked out doing some research that they corrected me. They didn't correct me. They helped me find the right product. And in fact, it's better than what we wanted originally.
Absolutely.
And so, but that would really, it was just being an old roof, and we had a few leaks here and there, and we just decided to
cover a lot of things all at once.
Yep, and do the right thing.
Great, awesome. What were some of the reasons why you chose Istueta Roofing, and what separated Istueta Roofing from your other options?
That is an easy question. So when we finally decided that we wanted a roof, it's a big commitment, and so you want to make sure, sure, price is really important, but do we want to take a risk and maybe get something that either the product isn't what we wanted, the people aren't there on time, or it just takes a long time, or do we want something and do it right the first time? And so that's what we had in mind, and we actually called 8 different companies. 6 of them,
guys out here,
6 of them called us back, and we met with 4 of them, and I got full quotes from all 4, and I measured them all. I compared them together in a graph, and hands down, Istueta it wasn't even a competition. And the price wasn't the lowest, it wasn't the highest, it was perfect. It was right where we felt really comfortable, and we weren't taking a risk that they wouldn't be here or stand behind their product. And when we finally, well, the first thing was they were the only one of the roof companies that showed up on time and didn't make us reschedule. That was just for the initial quote. And then when we sat here, they spent a couple hours actually
2-3
with
hours.
us. They won't have to do that for you. They did it for us because we need extra help.
But they brought metal samples and colors.
Yeah, it was almost like they were trying to help us find clothes for our house. And it was a perfect, just a perfect fit right from the beginning when we met with Richard.
Yeah, and they don't use subcontractors.
No, and that was the biggest thing.
Absolutely.
That was #1 for us, and that was a deal breaker. If anyone used subcontracts, that was a deal breaker, and 3 of them fell off the wayside, and that's
very quickly.
Very quickly. We actually had 3 that didn't use subcontractors, but the service, the reliability, the see-through, the knowledge just didn't stack up to what Istueta was, and so it became a really easy decision. And then when the project commenced, we knew we'd made the right decision.
Absolutely.
They were here on time, they were friendly, we got to know them, and our dogs liked them. That was huge.
No, they cleaned up.
They cleaned up
every day.
Never had a problem ever. Every day
really
was on time.
It's a great experience.
It was a great experience, and we were very excited to work with Istueta.
Great, awesome, like it. How was your experience with the Istueta Roofing team, the office staff, the client representative, and the production team?
The office staff responded to our emails very quickly and got us a sales representative out very quickly. Afterwards, once Richard spent 3 hours here doing the whole deal, explaining all the various options of materials and how the system goes down and what are our options for the flat roof. From that point on, it was great and smooth sailing.
I couldn't believe the owner called us too. I was shocked. That was a huge. I don't know. I guess it made us feel safer and taken care of. And there was always I don't know not the right word, project manager. There was always a project manager.
Joe came out every day to check out what got done. If something wasn't done, he made sure by the time the end of the day, even if time didn't allot, they made time and they came back to take care of stuff.
Stayed late sometimes. My favorite part was every morning We knew when they were coming. We got a call in the morning to know who was coming, what was going to be done.
What was going to get done.
Absolutely.
And how long it might take, if it was going to run over, if it wasn't going to run over.
Which is really
they did
important.
a really great
If you
job.
are like us, where we both work full-time jobs, we're not at home all day long, so we can't sit here and babysit roofers. We didn't have to. We put our trust in them, and they came through all the way. Yeah.
Ray and Julie, how was the cleanup? How did you see the cleanup? And
every day the yard was clean. It's like they weren't even here, except for like the roof fairies came and left stuff on the roof
we got
attached
a better
till it
roof
was
every
done.
day. But we would leave and it was clean, and we would come home from work and it was clean. We never saw any problems at all. Nothing was damaged. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. What will you tell your family and friends when you recommend Istueta Roofing to them?
I think what you should have asked is, what if we already told our family and friends?
Oh, absolutely.
We have told everybody about you.
Awesome.
I actually added them to a list at my work. I added Istueta to my work's inside list for construction companies and plumbers, and so I've added you guys to the list because it is all the horror stories we've heard. We can't even understand what they're talking about because it was such a great experience. So we tell everyone that if you want anything done with your roof and more, you have to choose Istueta.
Yeah, the key is punctuality. That's what I stress when I tell people. They showed up every day on time or a little bit early and finished on time and did more than they had to.
Yeah.
It
always went the extra mile.
Yeah, they always did a little extra, and that's important.
As far as the inspections, did everything work out for you? We passed your inspections on time. Everything was to your expectancy.
Everything was smooth.
Fast.
Was
we
great.
Expected delays. Every single inspection went through with flying colors. I mean, they have a great reputation. I'm sure it precedes them, but that was something that we heard all these stories that the inspections could take forever. It did not for us. Every single day, every time they had to, it passed immediately.
Great.
First time, every time.
Yeah.
Great, awesome. Hey, it's been a pleasure meeting you guys, working here, and I loved it. The experience was awesome.
Yeah, we felt the same way.
We
were actually sad when it was all over and you guys weren't here.
Yeah.
We're like, oh,
we kind of missed you guys.
We missed them. Let's invite them over for beer.
But we do get a lot of comments.
We do.
The neighbors,
everyone wants
the
to
people
know
that walk
who did
by.
it.
Yeah, everybody wants to know who did the roof.
Yeah.
And what a great job, and hope you guys get more work out of it.
Throwing in there, because I see we also did the gutters.
Yeah.
Forgot to talk about that. How did the gutters work out for you? I know we had gutters done after the metal roof was installed.
Pretty seamless. We had a different guy, Danny, I guess was the project manager, came out for that one. And when they ran into a little snag because we have a big deck in the back, and they wanted to know where to put downspouts, called me at work, wanted to let me know. And explained, okay, well, we can put it here, we can't put it here, we don't put downspouts where you can kick into them. And he made a couple of suggestions where he wanted to put them, and showed me a couple of places when I was home that we were going to put them, and it worked out great. And now I think we got a couple that are in a really good spot to put rain barrels, so we can be green with it too.
Yeah, I think they're really pretty, and they actually have become an accent for the house. They're functional, but there's also some form involved too, and that's one of my favorite parts, was that my house looked unframed, and when we got home it looked like it had a picture frame around it, so I like it for the beauty aspect.
It's great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And it keeps my head dry.
You guys enjoyed. It was great
meeting
you
very
guys
much.
and being here.
Likewise.
Thank you.
And thank you, Istueta.
Thanks, Istueta.